The Constitution of Algeria, 2020, Provisions on Treaty. Article 13. The sovereignty of the state shall extend to its territory, airspace, and territorial waters. The state shall also exercise its sovereign right, established by international law, over each of its different zones of maritime space belonging to it. Article 29. The state shall endeavour to protect the rights and the interests of its citizens abroad in compliance with international law, the conventions concluded with the host countries or countries of residence. The state shall attend to preserving the identity and dignity of its citizens residing abroad, consolidating their ties with the nation and mobilising their contribution to the development of their motherland. Article 95. In addition to the powers explicitly conferred upon him by other provisions of the Constitution, the President of the Republic shall have the following powers and prerogatives. 1. He shall be the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic. 2. He shall be responsible for national defense. 3. He shall decide to send army units abroad after ratification of the Parliament by a 2/3 majority. 4. He shall decide and conduct the foreign policy of the nation. 5. He shall chair the Council of Ministers. 6. He may appoint the Prime Minister and terminate his functions and may delegate to him some of his powers, except for those stipulated in Article 97. 7. He shall both appoint the head of the government and terminate his functions after consultation with the parliamentary majority. 8. He shall hold regulatory authority. 9. He shall sign the presidential decrees. 10. He shall have the right to grant pardons, the right to remission or commutation of punishment. 11. He may refer, on any issue of national importance, to the people by means of referendum. 12. He shall summon the electorate. 13. He shall conclude and ratify international treaties. 14. He shall award decorations, distinctions and honorary titles of the state. Article 158. Armistice agreements, treaties of peace, alliance and union, treaties relating to the borders of the state as well as treaties concerning the status of persons, and those which involve expenditures unforeseen in the budget of the state. Bilateral and multilateral agreements pertaining to free trade zones and economic associations and integrations shall be ratified by the President of the Republic after explicit approval by each of the two chambers of Parliament. Article 159. The treaties ratified by the President of the Republic in the conditions specified by the Constitution shall prevail over Acts of Parliament. Article 177. In exercising their functions, judges shall apply ratified treaties, the law of the Republic, and the decisions of the Constitutional Court. Article 198. Aside from the other functions which are expressly conferred upon it by other provisions of the Constitution, the Constitutional Court shall issue a binding opinion on the constitutionality of treaties, laws, decrees, and regulations. The Constitutional Court may advise on the constitutionality of treaties prior to ratification or laws prior to passage. The Constitutional Court may advise on the constitutionality of decrees and regulations within a month of the date of their publication. The Constitutional Court shall issue a binding opinion on whether laws and regulations conform with treaties, within the conditions specified respectively in paragraphs 2 and 3. The Constitutional Court de jure shall advise the President of the Republic of the constitutionality of organic laws after their adoption by Parliament, and the Court shall issue a binding opinion on entire text. The Constitutional Court shall also rule on the constitutionality of the rules of procedure of each Chamber of Parliament, according to the procedure specified in the preceding paragraph. Article 206. When the Constitutional Court rules that a treaty, agreement or convention is unconstitutional, it shall not be ratified.